Welcome back to Octagon Outcast, the channel where we talk about all things combat sports related, and today we will be talking about the top 10 most overrated fighters of all time. With me, I have Myers and Svmba K. Alright, starting off, at number 10, we have Zabit. His name is a POV. You know, if you got a POV at the end of your name, you are from Russia, and 9 times out of 10, you are from that special region. But yes, don't get me wrong, Zabit, really good BJJ, really good striking, really good wrestling, but he ended his career too early, and I think people just assumed that he was this god and this amazing fighter, when in all reality we don't know. We can't really say that. So, and our number 10 spot,
he had no choice. He had no choice but the end of his career. It was like medical, you know.
Now he ended his career to become a doctor, which is honorable.
I was gonna say he wanted to become a doctor.
No, it wasn't that.
No,
he really looked into it. He had a medical emergency. He had a medical problem where they say he couldn't fight no more. I mean, for real. Look it up.
Let me see. Hold on. Why did Zabit? Give me 1 second.
It was health reasons. And he was getting sick and he just couldn't come back. He can train, but he just
recurring
couldn't.
health issues and disruptions to his fight schedule.
How he could become a doctor?
So he wasn't able to train consistently.
Yeah, it was health issues also. Yeah, he kept getting sick. His immune system was like low.
Oh, okay. I do that. All them Russian niggas got all types of, you know. All right. So
That means Shemaev next, bro. If anything,
I'm not gonna wish that on him. He gonna be.
I'm not gonna wish that on him, but I'm just saying, like, it makes sense.
Ooh. His last fight being Calvin Kattar is so crazy.
Again, I was mentioning this earlier. It is pretty Calvin Kattar, but
That's when Calvin
he won
Kattar
that
was
strictly
whooping
off
ass.
points.
Yeah.
Exactly. He won that strictly off points. I just think you got to finish a guy like that. You got to finish a lot of people that he was fighting back then, like Jeremy Stevens.
Yeah.
Fucking. Who was the guy that introduced him into the fucking UFC? Mike Santiago.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he just wasn't. He's a good striker, mind you, but I just think he could have. He's not finishing people that you should be able to finish. I think you should knock out niggas that knock niggas out, if you at least want to make a name for yourself in the career. That's just me though.
Agreed.
But some people aren't able to get it done. That's just the name of the game.
Agreed. Well, next up, we have the one, the only, coming in at number 9, Michael Venom Page. Michael Venom Page, a very entertaining guy, very fun fighter, but I just think some people overrate him. Yes, he's a very hard style to fight, but I feel like if you're a certain type of person, you can like Ian Gary cracked the code. Just go out there and go grapple the guy. And Ian, you don't even have to be the best grappler to be able to take his strikes and go out there and go grapple the guy, or be like Douglas Lima and just knock him out. Knocking him out, that's the harder part. I won't lie. But
he's catchable though. That's why
he's
he got
catchable.
knocked out.
Yeah, he's very
catchable.
But bro, just be like Ian Gary, bro. Ian Gary, who's like, I'm not gonna lie, after the Shavkat fight, I understand he's a really good grappler now. I understand it. But like, if you are just as fast and creative, you can catch him. Or if you have really good grappling, GG's. I just think he's not what people claim him to be. He's a fun guy. He's just not what people claim him to be.
He's not. That's because of Bellator though. Bellator, let's be honest, the comp between Bellator and UFC
Yeah,
is not comparable. So he fought Kevin Holland, but Kevin Holland was on, like, I think third loss at that point. Might have been second, but whatever. Kevin Holland, we've all seen that he's kind of on the downfall as of right now. He fought some comp and lost in decision. So just not even the same type of ball game when it comes to the two promotions they were in. I think that's where a lot of the hype comes from. Just what he was doing in Bellator, but compared to UFC, I don't think he's gonna be remotely close to that career. At least at 36 years old or 37, how old he is.
Yeah, I think
Only
he
down
beats,
from here, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he beat Char Bullet.
I think he does.
No, he does not.
I think he definitely does.
Is this his
I
first
don't
time
think
fighting
so.
at 185?
MVP?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, he just
No.
MVP.
He fought Kevin Holland at 170.
Oh, he fought. Yeah, it was.
This is not his first time fighting at 185 though.
Okay. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is an interesting style. They styles gonna clash some way somehow.
House makes fight.
And I think this fight gonna be a lot boring than people expect it to be. It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be some cool shots here and there, but it's not gonna be what y'all expect.
It'll be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of
bringing it to the ground.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest. So.
It might be technical.
No, I don't think MVP beats him. He's 37. Come on.
All right. Well, coming in at number 8, we have Fedor, big old chunky Russian. I honestly, compared to our current heavyweights, I just don't think his like just it. I know he beat some guys like Frank Mir, Chael Sonnen, Ryan Bader, Mark Hunt, Mark Coleman. He beat some of those guys, right?
A lot of those guys overrated in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of those guys are not. They cool, whatever. But compared to a lot of our heavyweights now and like nowadays, those guys get shitted on. So I just don't think he is good as people claim him to be. Yes, I get it. He is 40-7. That's a lit ass record, and nigga, he got 31 finishes. So that's also cool. But
should have been 40-6. That nigga should not have been fighting 2 years ago.
Yeah,
To get knocked out by a nigga who's been knocked out 5 times in the last 4 years.
Right. Yeah, he lost to Ryan Bader, and Ryan Bader being
that fight should not have happened.
Yeah. So I don't know. Fedor is just not, bro. I just don't think he's him. I'll be honest with you. And people act like
not. I think he stayed in the game way too fucking late.
He did. Somebody coming in at number 7, someone who also stayed in the game kind of late and was also shit. Was it Alistair Overeem?
Alistair
Overeem. I mean, this guy was just full of muscle and steroids. I mean, if you see him, if you see him now, bro.
When that nigga easily lost.
Y'all know the video when the dude. Y'all know the video. He's on a weight thing like this, and like you see, he got muscles like coming. I never seen that before.
And the steroids, man.
Yeah, and that chick was so confused.
It's steroids because the USADA, after the USADA days, and he was juicing back in the day. A lot of them guys was juicing back in the day and getting away with stuff.
Dang, his record is low key crazy, 47-19.
No, he has 60 fights.
And he got 25 knockouts and 17 submissions. So I mean, he gonna go out there and finish you. That's for sure. But do you have to say this? Yo, he been fighting since 1999. That's crazy.
For a while. But like these big ass niggas are not like, you know what I'm saying? They're just swinging and missing at each other.
Let me ask you this:
it's a straight up slugfest with no like.
All about power, man. Not technical.
Don't get me wrong. He was a very successful glory kickboxer, if I'm not mistaken. He was some kickboxer that was successful. He was really good. I think he had a good career in Pride. Yeah, but
how much did he weigh back then though?
Bro, this nigga was like shit. I don't know.
Was he still fighting heavyweight size or like?
It don't say on ESPN, but he was
amazing. He was amazing K1 kickboxer and everything.
Yeah, he was good. I just think, do y'all think if he wasn't on them steroids, he was been doing the shit he was doing in the UFC?
Nah, I don't know, man. I mean, his striking was there. Yeah, he did fight for glory too. His striking was there, you know.
And you said his striking was there.
Yeah, because the kick, like if he just didn't rely on steroids,
is that like in comparison to other heavyweights?
No, what I'm saying is if he didn't rely too much on the steroids and he would just use his striking, of course he could have still got very far, but he relied too much on the steroids and everything and muscle, where he forgot all his striking. Like the dudes that was a glory kickboxer, K1 champ. The guy he was knocking guys out in kickboxing and everything, right? But he forgot that skill set because it was so much about the steroids. Where it always just now I'm just gonna knock you out. So he forgot that technical part aspect. And when you have those many fights and you forget about your technical side, that should go out the window.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fair enough. I mean, he's been knocked out by Rosenstrike, and I think Rosenstrike, he has better striking than him. So I just think he was big as shit. He was strong as shit. So he's just trying to kill niggas. You add some technique in there, or some style, or just what you're doing with your punches and hits. I think that was the key to knocking him out back.
Yeah,
I think that's what a lot of these people was doing, except for Ngannou. That nigga's just a freak.
Yeah, he was. Well, coming in at our number 6 spot, he low-key be higher. That I'm looking at this nigga record. BJ Penn. BJ Penn hasn't won a fight in 15 years. His last time he won a fight was November 20th, 2010 against Matt fucking Hughes. If I knew this nigga would have been number 1. Holy shit. And niggas try to say he up there.
No.
Nigga lost to Quay Guida, bro.
I didn't know it was that bad. Holy shit.
Nah, it's pretty bad, bro.
15 years?
He should have after he lost to Frank Yeager twice. He should just retired then back then.
Bro.
Holy shit!
Back then, yeah, I think he lost to Frank Yeager twice. He should just retired back then.
He lost him
At
twice
that
in the same year. How did
Yeah,
that
then
happen?
at that point, he was just fighting just to be fighting. They put him in.
Whoa.
Guys like,
Oh.
he lost to Frank Yeager 3 times actually. Then he fought Nick Diaz, Corey Donald, like he fought Yair Rodriguez. He's fighting killers. You know what I mean? Like he should have just been
Might
retired.
be the
But
Tony Ferguson of the featherweights. This is bad.
Like if you go back and watch the Yair Rodriguez fight, Yair just killed that man.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember that he was beating the shit out of bro. Yeah, I didn't know his record was this bad.
It's got to be bad because this nigga Dana White had to go on the conference and say
Bro.
he's not coming back.
I just want to BJ Penn landed 4 strikes against Yair Rodriguez in 2 rounds. Yeah, that nigga shit.
Yeah, BJ had his time, but at some point in time, man, you gotta let that shit go, and he should have let that shit go.
I didn't know that.
He was good at 16-5. He could have retired. He could have had a good retirement, but no. Yeah, something to prove. And
Let me say this: I didn't think he was this active.
I didn't either.
He was trying to prove something, man.
Holy shit, bro!
Yeah, he was trying to prove something that it just didn't work out for him.
Nah, it's bad when Dana White has to tell everyone he's not coming back. Though.
No,
Like
I did not realize this nigga some shit, bro. This nigga some
he
shit.
might be the Tony Ferguson of the featherweights, bro.
But I didn't know this nigga was that bad, bro.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Definitely the Tony Ferguson of the featherweight.
Honestly, bro, in my opinion,
I'm surprised y'all didn't put him
Tony
in.
Ferguson.
I said he was number one. I'm surprised y'all didn't put him in number
He passed the torch to Tony Ferguson. If you think about it, he left in 2019.
I said he was number 1, but I'm surprised y'all didn't put him in number 1.
Bro, this
Me
nigga-
personally, I say he was number 1.
bro, nah, this nigga ugly too. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, nah, I'm getting off this nigga, bro. Next up, coming in at number 5, we have no other GSP, aka George St. Pierre. He's 26-2, so I know this is gonna be a little crazy, but one, you lost to Matt Hughes and you lost to Matt Serra. One, I think you got both those wins back, but he's a 2 division weight, right? 2 division weight champion.
Yeah.
What the
Two
fuck
division,
is?
not 2 times. He didn't have 2 belts at once, but yeah.
Wait.
Something I didn't agree with.
Wait,
but I would agree with.
GSP is a middleweight and he fought BJ Penn. That nigga said he was a featherweight. What the?
BJ Penn was fighting in every weight class.
Oh yeah, that's why niggas was getting. Okay, that makes sense. What the fuck is he even doing?
No, that was when he was good.
Bro, bro.
Last year he was good. That was the last year he was good.
Yeah, when he was good, he was fighting in every weight class.
I was gonna say
you are not Poetan. But
I understand his record's crazy, but at the same time, that doesn't really say a whole lot because we see that now in some of these fighters.
I just think
not gonna push shade of Loyev, but
I just think
for one,
he fought Nick Diaz. Like some of the name some of the people he fought. Michael Bisping. Was Johnny Hendricks that good? I'm trying to remember.
Johnny Hendricks?
No.
He had his time. No,
he fought
Hendricks
Nick.
had his time.
He fought.
No.
No, I said Hendricks. I didn't say he was good. I said he had his time.
Okay, he fought Michael Bisping.
didn't-
So I'll give you Michael Bisping. He fought Nick Diaz.
Okay.
I believe Carlos. I believe Condit. I
Carlos
believe
Condit.
he had a little stride. I'm gonna add a half for Condit. Jake Shields, that nigga was ass. BJ Penn, I guess. Matt Serra, Matt Hughes, you can add.
Josh Koscheck, dog shit.
That's really it. I mean, like I'm not gonna lie. I'm comparing these guys to the new age guys, and I'm just.
How are these niggas getting title shots though?
And I'm just saying.
You got to think about it. Back in the day, them guys was actually good, but the day and age when they kept fighting, they wasn't good no more.
I just think
they were good.
like,
have been getting title shots.
In my opinion,
back in the day, those guys had good records. But during that time he was beating them, they had good records.
He
came and go.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like Kamaru Usman is higher up on the GOAT tier list than GSP is.
100%.
I know he got 2 belts in 2 different weight classes. But okay, let me say this. I feel like GSP is higher on the GOAT tier list, but he's not the GOAT of the welterweight division. I will say that. And that's definitely Kamaru Usman in my opinion.
I can give it to Kamaru Usman. I can give it to Kamaru Usman being a GOAT to the welterweight division. But
100% say that.
But GSP is a higher GOAT than him.
Now I'm not gonna lie, for GSP to come back after not fighting for 4 years and come win the belt, that was epic. And then retire. That was epic.
With this many defenses, I'll put him higher than.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't deny that from like GSP.
No, you can't.
He
But the
left 4 years,
resume
came back.
is not.
Basically won a belt. He came back and won a belt
Yeah.
from Bisping. Then he retired. You can't deny that dominance. You know what I mean? He won a belt. He left with the belt.
I'll give him that though. I'll give him that. He comes back after 4 years and gets a win. I'll give him that.
He made it look
But
fashionable.
still,
He
like,
did it. You know.
This resume just don't.
It just
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I added him to the list because I just feel like his resume.
This resume isn't that crazy.
He was ahead of his time. I would give him that, but he was a little overrated.
It's also that. I mean,
You put because
that could be it also.
You
Maybe
put
just the time of the sport.
I 100% believe if you put Ilia Topuria in GSP's position, Ilia Topuria will have the featherweight belt, the middleweight belt, and no, I mean the featherweight, lightweight, and the featherweight, lightweight, and weatherweight, and welterweight. I feel like Ilia Topuria. I feel like Ilia Topuria next year will be a double champion. This year, at the end of this year, will be a double champion because he's.
You gonna have him fighting in the light heavyweight though, by how you be talking about this.
But the thing is, his power, he could do that.
Mm-hmm.
His power, he could do that.
Crazy.
He could do that with his power. But I digress. Coming in at the big four, we have no other than Brock freaking Lesnar. I mean, he's 5-3. He's been finished 3 times. Is there anything else to say? I mean, when he actually fought someone, he lost.
Mm-hmm. He quit the sport. He's quit the sport.
He lost to Overeem. He lost to
Cain Velasquez.
He lost to Cain, and he lost to Frank Mir. Now, did he get he got his win back in Frank Mir, so I'd take that away. But like when he actually fought somebody that's comp, like if he would have came back and fought, if he would have fought DC, GG's.
No, he would have been killed.
Yeah,
he was a hot commodity at the time. That's what it was. Him and fucking Overeem because of how big them niggas looked.
He just because he was coming from the WWE. This was never heard of. Yeah.
And what it was is let's say this about Brock Lesnar. Yeah, he was overrated. His striking was fucking shit. I'm gonna just be real.
No, it was terrible.
The man had besides WWE, fuck all that shit. The man was an NCAA champion, gold medalist. The man had wrestling.
His wrestling, yeah, I can't take it away from him.
He was winning off pure wrestling, but we knew his striking was shit. So he was just dominating people over wrestling, So yeah, he's overrated, but we're not gonna deny his wrestling background.
No, I can't do that. But in the UFC aspect of things, he's 100% overrated, without a doubt. We don't got to spend too much time on him. I mean, look at the nigga record.
We don't. There's nothing really else to say.
What he was like 5-4, 8-4.
He's 5-3. Finished 3 times. He's been all his losses came by finish. Yeah, all his finishes came by. He got a no contest against Mark Hunt.
Once they realized he had no striking, they just started beating him.
Yeah. Coming in at number 3, we have no one other than the one who got it started for female MMA, Ronda Rousey. Yeah, I mean, she gotta give her flowers. She gotta give her flowers because she was doing her thing. Like she wasn't doing nobody was doing the thing she was doing before her. Yeah, but when she Milicia Tate, I will say, okay, that's her most impressive win, Milicia Tate.
Yeah,
Milicia Tate. She liked that. Milicia Tate is really gay. It was really good. She's like that. So that win aged like wonderful. All these other people, nigga, do y'all know what Liz Carmella Kuluchuli fucking Sarah McMahon, Alexa Davis, a Kat Zinkamaklo? Do y'all know any of these people?
I know Kat Zagano. Don't disrespect Kat Zagano. Kat was actually good at one, at a time.
Whatever.
Kat Zagano was actually she's a
whatever floats your boat. But when she actually fought Comp, aka Holly Holmes, what happened?
Holly Holmes
knocked out.
Yeah, we saw what happened.
That was bad.
And then she left for a year, came back, fought Amanda Nunes. What happened? Knocked out.
So what happened?
Yeah. So I feel like her judo was really good.
Yeah,
but
gold medal. She got so far because her striking was shit. We know that her striking was shit, and she got so far with her wrestling and everything, but the striking was fucking piss poor. And then when she fought true strikers who knew how to grapple, it was over with.
Yep. Now she's a dog shit wrestler. Is she still even a wrestler?
I don't even know. I think he left.
She left because she wasn't like the center of attention or something like that. They didn't care. They didn't really care. Ego, man. Her ego. That was the worst part about her ego.
She couldn't beat up Triple H. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, what are you talking about?
She had a crazy ego. Crazy ego. Coming in at our number 2 spot. The one, the only, the notorious Conor McGregor. Yes, You heard it right. Conor McGregor is number 2. He is the second most overrated fighter of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor is a really good guy. He was the first ever simultaneous double champion. He has an impressive record. Don't get me wrong, but the fans are the reason why he's on this list. Not Conor McGregor himself, but the fans. The fans think he's the second coming. He think he's the best thing since sliced bread. They treat him like what he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me. Conor McGregor is 26. He's 20. I mean, he's 22-6. I don't count that last loss. I think it was. I mean, he nearly hurt his leg. So he's 22-5. He has some impressive wins. The Dustin Poirier win, the Max Holloway win, the Chad Mendes win, the Jose Aldo win, the Nate Diaz win, the Eddie Alvarez win, and the Donald Cerrone win. But I mean, like, those guys are solid. But like he didn't. But the only wrestler he faced was Chad Mendes, right? The real like solid wrestler. I'm talking about that one that he won against was solid wrestler. So I just feel like So I mean, like, he was a really good striker, but and this Nate is like in his weight class. All these like 170. You got Bilal. Bilal starches Conor McGregor. Let's be honest. But same thing.
I don't think he knocked him out. I think he got grappled.
No, I'm not. I don't not knock him out. He's just going to ragdog him for 5 minutes and potentially submit him.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay,
fair. You can't say starch.
Because you said starch, man.
Yes, it's going to be a 50-45, bro.
No, starch means.
I know that. I know that, but like, I just want to emphasize how bad the ass is going to be.
Hey, dog walk them if they bring it to the ground. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be. No, matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Bilal Muhammad did knock Conor McGregor out.
Pigs would fly.
No, no.
Nigga, Bilal Muhammad. No.
Conor McGregor used to fight at 145. Bilal Muhammad is so much bigger than him.
He don't got striking like that.
Yeah. He's so much bigger. Nah, he better striker. Nah, he a better striker than Leon Edwards. Bilal Muhammad is a better striker than Leon Edwards. And Bilal Muhammad. Leon Edwards should be on this list. But I'm gonna digress. Conor McGregor deserves to be on this list because of the fans, not because of him. Conor McGregor is good, but you fans like our co-host right here.
His ego got inflated way too badly.
This dude right here thinks Myers, do you think if he didn't take that break to go do the boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, and he actually spent that time doing strictly MMA and grappling and stuff, he would have beat Khabib?
Honestly, I don't know. That's I still to this day I feel like he should have just stayed focused on MMA. I feel like the Khabib fight would have been way closer than what it was, because if you go back, I go back and watch that fight and dissect it all the time, right? First round he did do good, you know. He was doing the catch wrestling and everything. They started striking. I mean, once he started striking Khabib didn't want to stand up, so he went down. You go back and you watch that. Conor didn't do that bad, but Khabib was just Khabib with the wrestling. But I do feel like if Conor would have, fuck all the money shit, how Conor was in the beginning, just motivated, I feel like that fight could have been way closer than what it should have been. But he went to that boxing aspect and he got the money. He like, fuck it, I got this money. I'm gonna make this. This thing I'm not training how I should be training. I'm doing cocaine and all of this shit. So we had a motivated Conor. We all know he do cocaine. It came out.
No,
but if you got that, if you had that
I'm not
motivated
gonna
Conor,
can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? If Conor offered me coke, I'm doing the shit. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
But if you just said that, and this is not me just being like a Conor McGregor fan. Everybody know I love Conor, right? But this is like me really dissecting. I know matches that Conor could lose. I even say he was losing to Dustin Poirier when he fought the second time. I say he was gonna lose to Dustin Poirier. But if we'd just had that, because he's just not motivated no more. But if we'd have had a motivated Conor, that match definitely would have been quick. I mean, closer than what it was. He could have definitely probably beat Khabib, and he could have just retired just like that. Just said fuck it. You beat Khabib, and then you go fight Floyd Mayweather. That's what people said should have happened. But he wanted that money so much. But I wouldn't turn down the money either.
So
that's just me.
It's not even at this point. What I'm gonna say is not even about him.
It's not his skills that's overrated. It's the fans.
It's not. The pedestal these people put him on for one thing, which I guess makes sense because like all the people he pulled into the UFC, but then they started talking crazy about him, and he got very greedy and very money. That what I'm saying. I know he was talking to Cristiano Ronaldo at one point, I think, and he was like, yeah, he saw all that shit he wanted, right? And that just threw his career down the tubes, bro.
Yeah, I
which
feel
I
like
hate to say because I'm a Conor McGregor fan, but
I just feel like he had, he came from nothing, and then once he started getting these things, he never had those things, so he just lost who he was.
100%. No,
Yep.
I think if he was a bit more humble, you know what I'm saying, and I just think his head got too big for him. I think his head got too big for him.
Too big. He was poor. He's homeless.
Yeah.
So we understand that, but sometimes you can't forget what your upbringing is, man.
Agree. 100% agree. Well, in saying all that about Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov, our number one overall overrated fighter of all time is no other than Khabib Nurmagomedov. That guy, yes, he's 29-0, but let's just go scroll down and look at his record.
Let's go his record.
Let's go look at the fifth fight. Saeed Ahmed. The dude is 0-1. He's literally fought Khabib and never fought again. Okay, like, and I want to let y'all know, I did not. On my life, God strike me down right now. I picked a random
if you go back
person.
and look at a lot of guys Khabib fought, a lot of them guys had bogus records.
Okay,
they just quit. This one nigga he fought him once. The nigga did not fight for 6 years.
Okay, let's go look at let's go look at the eighth person he ever fought.
Eighth person.
Okay, no, this is a solid record. Ali Baghdad, nigga, 28-10. Yeah, he hasn't fought in.
No, that's some comp actually.
Okay, that's a solid win. Let's go look at anybody. I mean, you go look at the first.
Wait, go back to Ali because I want to see something.
You go look at the first person. The first person he ever fought.
Go back to Ali.
0-1. Ali.
Okay.
All right.
He fought Ali at 9-0, and the nigga was on his fourth fight.
Yep. Insane.
They fed that nigga to him. He lost a fight and fought some nigga to 9-0. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, bro. And then you go look at
that's crazy.
his second fight.
Yeah.
Bruised 2-3, bro. Like, I mean, like his record is
definitely padded numbers.
Joe, dude,
Definitely
one of his wins
numbers.
is 0-3, bro. He fought Khabib and never fought again, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't make
gonna be a bunch of
no, you can't, bro. You can't. I know. Listen,
like
Russians, don't hold this against us, please don't. But Khabib Nurmagomedov, yes, he's good, but I just don't think he fought.
It's
okay,
padded numbers.
I'm gonna he RDA. Okay, solid.
Conor
McGregor, solid. Dustin Poirier, solid. Justin Gaethje, solid. So that's 4 wins right there. And I give you what was it? Tiago
Tavares.
Tavares, that's 5.
That nigga on the first one.
Khabib actually.
And Michael Johnson. I didn't add that. 6.
Michael Johnson. There you go.
Did I add Barbosa?
Did y'all know that?
7.
No. You didn't add Barbosa.
That's okay. That's 7. He got 7 solid wins. He had 7. I don't care, bro. I don't care about him fighting.
Yeah.
Bro, look, just like I'm just
saying.
Bro, no, I'm just like, bro. Look at his record. This is embarrassing.
They was feeding this. You talking about Magomedov, Myers?
Yeah.
That nigga never fought again.
Nah. He
Bro.
fought again. He went to
He didn't
Listen.
fight MMA.
Bro, the fight that got Khabib into the UFC, right?
Yes.
October 22nd, 2011.
Yeah.
The dude is 2-10.
Nah, he did. He fought again. He fought in Bellator.
Let me add this right quick. He was 0-8 when Khabib fought him, and Khabib already had like 16 fights.
Yeah.
He had 16 fights fighting someone 0-8, and that got him to the UFC. Khabib Nurmagomedov is good, don't get me wrong, but his record is padded. He didn't fight. He like the best wrestler he fought was what, the Owl guy.
LaQuinta.
Yes. Gave him some trouble. Yeah. Even Michael Johnson gave him some trouble. Remember
I don't even think LaQuinta gave him much trouble because he 50-45 and 50-43, 50-43, 50-44. He 10-8'd him.
He took that fight on what, a 2 weeks notice?
A day or two notice. No, it was a day or two notice. Because he's supposed to fight Tony Ferguson. It was a day or two notice.
Oh.
Yeah, but like even like, bro, I'm just saying he didn't fight anyone who was he fought straight like.
Bro, I want to go back to that one fucking fight. It was that his first fight in the UFC where I have never like.
And don't get me started.
Yeah.
On his coaching, bro.
Okay, we're getting off topic, but what is that? Is that his first fight against Kamal? Whatever the fuck, when he like the worst striking I've ever to date. To date, I've never seen worse striking from an MMA fighter.
Yeah, bro, that shit was
mixed martial artist. He joined he was fighting MMA not knowing the basics of MMA. So I just think for him to get pushed to UFC, he's 4 years deep at this point, and he still can't throw a proper punch. That is crazy.
That's insane.
I think that was the Kamal nigga. I think that was him. I've never he was throwing. I don't know what the fuck he was throwing. If I'm gonna be honest, the hammer fish.
Bro, I remember, bro. Oh boy, what's the fat dude?
Yeah.
DC had to teach him how to fight.
He threw. I've never seen throw an uppercut 10 feet out. About. I don't know what he was trying there.
I couldn't tell you, bro.
Like, oh my gosh.
Couldn't
He
tell
actually
you, bro.
struggled his first fight a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, he did. Because he didn't know how to throw a punch, which I feel like is essential in MMA. You gotta at least
hold on.
throw a punch.
Right here. Here you go.
Yep. Look how he bucketed this nigga when he threw the uppercut.
Bro, look at him, bro. He looked retarded. I'm telling you, all them. Yeah, look at. Oh yeah. So wait. Pause that right quick. So Ilia Topuria not being Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Who the fuck said that wasn't happening?
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Who disagreed with you there?
No, I'm talking about Khabib in his prime when the one that fought Justin Gaethje.
Leave this nigga Topuria alone.
The one that fought Justin Gaethje.
Yes.
Who won it? Ilia Topuria?
Ilia.
All right.
What?
Yeah. All right.
What is the question? Who's disagreeing with you on that point? That's why I'm like, what brought that argument?
This man keep bringing up Ilia and every.
I going to say you gotta leave that nigga alone for.
Because I just
single video.
I just want to prove to the world his greatness. I want to prove to the world that he beats everybody.
You don't gotta prove shit to nobody.
Yeah,
we know about Ilia's greatness.
I understand that if he had some losses on his record, he's 17-0.
But let's just say,
Or
let's
16-0.
go back to that video, right? Let's say Conor was motivated, and you see how Khabib striking was. A motivated Conor would have definitely beat that Khabib.
First of all, Conor McGregor meets this Khabib, he's killing him.
Yeah, that Khabib. I think.
But just look at his striking. Like, look how many times he got clipped. Right? Let's go back and watch. Look how many times he got clipped. Clip. Right? He getting clipped again.
No, look. He bucks when he throws a punch. That's why.
He got clipped. He had no defense.
He telegraphs like shit. And I'm gonna say it right now. DC was a cheat code. DC is the reason why this nigga went out on top.
Agreed.
I'm gonna say that right now, right then and there. DC 100% is the DC's that nigga's dad.
He is.
I'm not gonna say that. That's disrespectful. But like.
To who?
His actual dad.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My fault.
I can't say that. I can't say that. But yeah, like he gave him the cheat code, which is insane. The fact that this nigga was like 19 fights deep going into the UFC. So, what got him into the UFC? Was they just
we don't know.
Just like last minute shit. Like,
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't want to get. Wait. No. We can't. We're gonna get copyrighted. We can't. We're gonna get copyrighted.
But like, come on, bro.
He was doing Sambo, and he wanted
yeah.
a more challenge.
But Sambo has the sense of striking.
No, I thought Sambo's straight grappling. I thought.
It's striking and grappling.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's a lot of grappling compared to the striking. You gotta know how to throw a punch.
It's like Taekwondo.
So why them fucking all them Russians strike the way they do?
Well, Zabit didn't.
Because Zabit.
I mean, shit. I don't
Zabit focused strictly on striking.
Sambo. Okay, so if you want to get into MMA, I guess in Russia, wrestling first, and then you learn Sambo. That's what a lot of these wrestling is closer to Sambo than like Sambo is to Taekwondo or kickboxing or some shit like that.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of grappling involved, but still, you should know how to punch at least.
I hate talking about Khabib for this long. That nigga, he a good guy, but the nigga fighting this shit. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm be honest with you. I hate talking about this nigga fights. That nigga, nigga almost made me want to go to sleep right here. Shout out to Khabib Nurmagomedov. Shout out to Conor. Shout out to all those other guys that's down below. I don't think they're overrated. Being overrated don't make you bad. Me add that right now. Being overrated don't make you bad at all. I just think that the fans mostly, some of these guys' skills were overrated. Cough, cough, Brock Lesnar. But some of these guys, the reason you're on this list is because of the fans. So I just had to add you. But until next time, peace.